Birtles is one of the co-authors of this guide. Morning to you, Jasmine.
Hello.
What are the things that people find most confusing? What kept cropping up?
Well, certainly interest rates. You know, what is an APR, what's an AER, and also taxation. People are very confused by their tax codes, and of course now we have to send our own tax in, and everyone's having difficulty working out what it is that they should be paying.
Give us a sort of a preview of your advice. I mean, I was talking about my broadband or my internet or my energy bills. These are almost deliberately misleading. What's your advice there?
Absolutely. One thing we're saying is use comparison services, because the internet is a great help now if you want to find the cheapest or the best deal. The only thing is, of course, that even the comparison services will mess things around. So you have to be a little bit careful about what you're looking for, particularly when it comes to insurance. Right. You have to think, what do I really need? Because the cheapest isn't always the best.
Because that's where the small print phobia comes in, isn't it? Yes. And that's when it's important for things like whether you're covered, whether you're entitled to certain things.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this is something we found that people don't always know what benefits they're entitled to and what tax credits. So we're saying go and have a look at things like entitled2.co.uk, check the government's website, direct.gov.uk. There's loads of free advice there, as well as advice in the Learn Direct guide.
Do you find that people are slightly embarrassed about asking for help in this? I mean, take another skill like DIY. Yes. I would be embarrassed asking someone, can you help me? You know, how do I do this? Do people feel the same way when it comes to financial stuff?
Yes, absolutely. I think most people think that everybody else is fine with the money. They understand all these clever words. But actually, the majority of people don't. And it doesn't matter how clever you are. I've spoken to lots of people, you know, highly professional people with lots of education, and they still don't know because we're not taught. We're not taught it at school.
Do you think that, I was going to ask you that, a wider question really, do we have the skills we need to understand this? Because Learn Direct is part of a wider skills learning thing.
Absolutely. I don't think we do most of the time. And what Learn Direct is doing is helping people and saying, look, if you've got a bit of a problem with maths or you're wondering how to do this, here you can find the skills as well as the knowledge.
Okay. Well, it's on learndirect.co.uk/money. Let us know what you think of the guide. It says here, get a piece of paper, draw up a table with two columns. Name the column on the left incomings, the column on the right outgoings. It's not rocket science,
it's
this,
really
is it, Jasmine?
No.
Not groundbreaking stuff, but maybe good advice nevertheless. Thanks very much. Let us know what you think. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Tom.